Hi folks, Joe here. So today what I'm going to bring you is part two of my kettlebell uh, series showing you how to do some kettlebell techniques. And in this one we're going to do everything from a static position. So we're going to be doing a lot of the same movements that we did in the part one. And instead of doing them from the swinging position or, while we're basically doing a swing, we're going to do everything from a static position. Sometimes I call this kind of a power position because you go from a static position and then you do one explosive movement, much like an Olympic lifter would do their Olympic lifts, starting from the ground up. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, first things first, let's talk about the starting position. So I want to stand right over the kettlebell. I want it to be in between my feet. So there's from the side, here's the front view, and again I'm standing right over it, that way I can reach straight down for it. Okay, so real simple. So let's go ahead and move into the first exercise, and that's going to be the clean, just like last time. So again, nothing really changes here except for the fact that I'm starting from the static position. I still want to keep my elbow tucked. You can see I'll pull my elbow in nice and tight, and then I roll it right up into that racked position. Again, look at how close the kettlebell stays to my body. That's important. So keep it close to you. Don't let it get way out in front of you. Should go pretty much straight up in a straight line, just about. Boom. Right there. And keep it nice and smooth. Again, practice this with lighter weight if you can, but you'll be surprised at how much force you can generate. Again, it's all coming from the hips. As you can see, keeping my back nice and flat, and I'm hinging my hips back. So a few more here. This one's from the front. Notice how my thumb, just like before, is pointing toward me at the bottom and at the top. So see how I got it rotated in, and I'm grabbing toward that side of the handle. There you go. Another view of it. So again, my thumb's pointing toward me, and I just rotate through right up into that racked position. All right, did a whole bunch of these. Okay, so clean and press. Again, not a whole lot changes here. So my thumb points toward me, pop up, rotate through, and then I just press. Again, I'll go over the pressing motion. Press like you're raising your hand, like you're raising your hand to answer a question. So you want to press straight line, straight up into the air, and back down. Okay, again, there's the clean and the press. And show off how unbelievably white my stomach is. There we go, clean and press, and down. So that's it, nothing to it. Okay, on to the high pull. So the high pull varies from the high pull we did from the swinging position. So in this one, it's almost like you're really aggressively trying to start a lawnmower. Okay, so I've got the kettlebell here, and I'm just pulling my elbow back, I'm pulling my elbow up and getting a little bit of hips into it. And again, you're going to feel that the kettlebell wants to keep going and wants to float up, which of course is going to lead us into our next movement. So see how there you go, see how I'm pulling the elbow up nice and high. I'm not thinking, see it's going back a little bit, but I'm not thinking about that. I'm just thinking about pulling my elbow up. Back nice and flat. There we go. So that's going to help us with the kettlebell snatch. So as long as you're doing that correctly, you're going to be gaining some good power, some good momentum with the kettlebell. Now we're going to ride that all the way up into the kettlebell snatch. So same thing as before. If you watched the previous video, I'm pressing through the handle. That's going to create a nice smooth transition. So instead of letting it flip too soon and slamming into your wrist, or flip too late and flip when your arm is already extended, you're going to press through the handle and meet the kettlebell. And again, that takes some practice. Saying it's one thing, but doing it and feeling it is another. So practice, practice, practice. There you go. So you can really see, sort of, that press through and then ride it all the way up. If you notice, I come down to the rack position every time. That's going to keep you from losing your grip and throwing your kettlebell through a window or something. There it is again, from the front here, which isn't as helpful. I feel like the side view is a little helpful, but at least you get to see it from different angles. Left side, nice and smooth, pressing through the handle. And that's it. So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. And I hope you liked the video. And if you liked it, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.